I'm David Cox. I'm currently the president of the law firm of Jackson and Campbell, PC. I've been the president now for, it's hard to believe, almost 5 years.
Time has been too short. I'm John Brennan, and I assisted David in the firm in the negotiation of our lease and the renegotiation of it, and the renegotiation of it.
And even today,
and today, continuing with our present Lucy strategy, we are always prepared to renegotiate our lease.
Okay. John and I had an opportunity to start working with Craig about 6.5 years ago when we were starting to look for new options for our firm. We were taking a very hard look at really where the firm wanted to be and how much space we really did need, and Craig was incredibly helpful in identifying all sorts of different options for us. As John will attest, he's a very persistent broker. He is a very hard-charging guy, and he just did a great job for us, kept the landlord's feet to the fire, and presented us with all sorts of options that ultimately made a lot of sense for us.
I think one of the things I appreciated about how he handled it was that we were going through a decision-making process ourselves that in which the space we had, which was at one time a lot of space with options, we were trying to decide where we were going with that space, and we were working with a consultant at that point, Mr. Mudrick. And when David became president of the firm, it was at a pretty crucial time for the firm. And in some respects, we had a démarche on the whole plan, which Craig very quickly adapted to. And we said, look, we got to get, if we want to keep the firm the way it is and have a good future, we need to get shed of some space, and we need to change directions entirely. And he reacted like that to it, and I think one of the most interesting things is that we came out not only with the right amount of space that's consistent with our strategy, but he did so in a way that was able to get us to keep options on other space in the building, which gives us a good strategic advantage in the building as we spend time in the building and as the landlord has to deal with us. So it not only helped us improve our profitability by lowering our overhead, but it at the same time, and I thought that was the more remarkable part, we were able to keep the ability to grow in a way that we had not expected in that market. And then I mentioned that he was persistent, and I say that I love him dearly, and he brought tremendous creativity and a very quick financial mind. And I tell you what, there's a lot of lawyers who want to go practice law, and sometimes it's going to be a real pain in the neck. But Craig took an awful lot of the burden, thought through a lot of the ideas, and made us think ourselves through a lot of ideas that we might not have otherwise brought to the table.
Yes, we were really going through a period of time where we were really trying to decide what we really wanted to be. Mm-hmm. And he didn't get frustrated at all. He was amazingly flexible in that sense, because we did change our minds as we moved forward, and we began to size up the market. We began to realize we didn't need nearly as much space as we thought we might. And working again with Howard Mudrick as a very good business partner, it was just remarkable how the two of them kind of helped take us through that whole process and ultimately get us exactly the space we needed.
Excellent.